It is time for yet another spectacular stream with your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek. Let's go. Hello humans, good to see you all once again. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek, back with yet another spectacular stream. And whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you're chatting or lurking, you are all welcome here. And I hope that this stream will bring a little more color to your day. Welcome to the show, everyone. It is now 8:05 p.m. on Sunday, March 23, 2025. And that time check was brought to you by yours truly. And welcome everyone to the 22nd episode of the Color Surfer Convos Podcast. Good to have you all here, and we are going to be talking with the crispiest member of the Philippine VTuber community in a second, but let me just acknowledge first our early birds. We do have Sommer, Joel, and Kuro. Welcome, Kuro. Thank you very much. Joel says, how the turns have tabled. Indeed, the turns have tabled and the crumbles have cookied. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. And thank you too for being here, Kuro. Yes, very, very exciting. Bacon and Serjay finally together. Yes. The crispy and the Mimi. Yes, indeed. So thank you once again for all of you for being here and for gracing us with your presence as well. I am very honored to be here. For Bacon to be here. So let's not delay any further. Let's introduce our guest for today, Bacon Elemental.
Hello. Hi.
Good to have you here, Bacon. Thank you very much for joining.
Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, it's finally here. We have a couple of people that are very excited to see you here in the podcast. So let's not keep delaying it for them. So, let me go. Let me just formally open the podcast, and then we'll start going through the questions. So here we go. Oh wait, time out. Bacon's voice is a bit low. Okay, thank you for calling it out already. We already did some testing earlier, but it's like, okay, and it can never really tell, Bacon, when you're live that it's supposed to be at a certain level. How about now? Can you say something? Mm-hmm.
Hi. Yeah, I think I can figure. I think I know why the voice is a bit low, but yeah. I hope this one's better now.
All right, just keep us posted if it sounds a little bit better, Joel, or anyone in chat if the audios are a little more equal now. All right, and anyway, this episode will actually be edited eventually when I have. Oh, it's a little bit low. Let me go ahead and fix that. Okay, let me just crank it up for Bacon. Let me just make sure. All right, Bacon, say something, please.
All right. Hello. Hi. I hope this is better.
All right, there we go. Much better. I could see it also in OBS. It's a lot. We're in the orange. We're almost at the super crispy level. There we go. All right, that might be clipped. We'll see. But yeah, speaking of clips and everything, for those who don't really know, this episode will eventually get edited when I have time. And it will be featured in my YouTube channel, and I'm also streaming there too. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you can help me get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. All of the podcasts will be edited, just cut out any of the dead air and whatever, and then will be included in a playlist along with other my VODs, highlights, clips, shorts, anything else there. So again, my goal is to try to get to 1,000 by the end of 2025, and I hope to get your support in meeting that goal. So anyway, if anything happens, we can always adjust it afterwards. But yeah, let me go ahead and formally open the podcast. So here we go. Hello humans, good to see you all once again. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek, with another episode of the Surfer Convos Podcast. And today we have the crispiest member of the Philippine VTuber community as my guest, Bacon Elemental.
Hello, everybody.
All right, good to see you, Bacon, and thank you for finally joining the podcast. It's great to have you here. And for those of us in my community who might not be too familiar with you, who are you and what do you do?
So, hi. I am Bacon Elemental, a bacon VTuber with googly eyes and a mustache. I am a content creator both in the online space and in real life. Online, I stream a huge variety of games on Twitch. I have a YouTube channel where I also upload my playthrough shorts, a few montages and edits in there, here and there. And then in real life, I actually create and post content for a brand's social media site. Now, technically, they call the position a content creator, but, they call it a content creator, but I'm really a social media manager.
Yes. Social media, managing, content creating, they go pretty much hand in hand, especially as if you're an indie and you have to do all of the legwork for your social media. So
that is true.
So it's pretty much something that you do, well, not really every day, but it's something that you do both personally and as part of your VTuber career. So
yeah, it's actually I actually got hired into that social media job because I kind of use the Twitch and content creator angle to tell them, oh, this is what I do, this is what I've done so far. So in a way, yeah, I actually managed to leverage my streaming into a job interview. So they know.
Oh, so they know that you were the Bacon. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Interesting, because in my case, my coworkers also know who I am. They also know that I am Serjay. And it's not really a secret who I am and, my identity. So it's just interesting to hear, someone who is not that secretive, quote unquote, to a certain degree about who they are. And like you said, you were able to leverage your experience with that. So how difficult is it juggling with your passion as a content creator and your job? Because they're very similar to each other.
Honestly, I'm extremely lucky because my job actually lets me, my job is really flexible, and it actually lets me put a lot more effort into, content creating, something I normally wouldn't have otherwise with like, I don't know, because the way it works, at least with my regular job, is I usually just get to create the content or schedule certain posts in advance and then post them. I'm not really like required to be, doing or working on the clock. It's literally just I get to, schedule the stuff, post the stuff, and then we're pretty much done with it. So it's not as if it's difficult to juggle. I don't find it difficult to juggle in general. It's more, again, I'm just very fortunate to be able to land the job that I currently have because I'm very I have a lot of like time relative to I guess others.
All right, that's great. Good to hear that. Like you said, you were very fortunate to land a job just like that. Not to mention that it seems a bit more relaxed than I had initially. And my initial impression was that it would be a bit more busy because you have to do a lot of monitoring, SEO, that sort of thing. But it seems a little bit more relaxed than that.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so that's the thing. Sorry, I'm just gonna go into it a little bit. But the great thing about that specific job is a lot of the metrics, at least a lot of the SEO and the other metrics and stuff, they're kind of handled by our manager. And in fact, the fun fact here, they even told me that I would only be doing like the creating content and social media part, because I know social media managers also have like communities to manage and to talk to. They actually hired separate people for that. So, and this is pretty much everything this is pretty much information my manager has told me. So again, it's really really great that they are very accommodating and very uh you know they're very accommodating, and they try to really make my job a lot easier. And for that, I'll always be grateful to them.
And that's very good. It's very rare to have a very supportive work group, managers, colleagues, and everything. So I'm hearing your story so far. It really is nice that you were able to land all of that, especially with all of your experiences too. So that's great. That's great. Let me adjust a little bit further. Also, Bacon, yeah, it's still a bit low, and maybe I also hear that you're cutting in and out sometimes. If that's something that you can fix. I don't know. What else? Let me just double check if there's anything we could do.
Okay. Yeah. No, I know. I think I know what the issue is. I'll see if I can like get. I'll see if I can boost volume.
Sure. Okay. Let me know if you have done it, and I'll go ahead and then I'll just acknowledge people who in the meantime. Okay. So.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thanks again, Joel, and thank you to Dobie for gifting a sub over to. What's this? Over to Digital Talong. Make sure to say thank you, Digi, when you have time. And we do have Mire as well. The super sexy crispy bacon is indeed in the chat. Yes. And also, Dobie is saying bacon on the bacon. You need to wear your headset now. Well, he's already wearing his headset in his avatar, so that he's got that covered.
I actually am wearing my headset. I think I know exactly why he says that.
Is it like an in-joke in your community or something?
It's sort of, but essentially, I have my setup is like I have two speakers on the desk, and then my mic's in between. Usually, what happens is when I enter VCs with my friends, they usually end up hearing themselves because like the sound that comes out the speakers then gets into the mic. Anyway, I'm still fixing the stuff, but yeah, I remembered. Yeah, give me a second.
No worries. We can take our time. We're not very strict, super strict with the time. Joel says, shout out to Bacon for being my work trauma dumpy as well. That's an interesting.
Yeah, that's Joel.
Well, thank you too for the continuous feedback. It's very great. It's really great that you were able to do so. And also, Mire, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope everything is well for you, and you have quite the crowd turning up in support of you, Bacon. That's very nice. That.
Thanks.
Okay, and also just to make sure that I got everybody here. And also, hello, Ren. Thank you very much for joining. Yes, we got to bring the crisp up just to make sure it matches the crispiness of the bacon man over here. All for the crispy bacon. Yes, indeed. Yes. This makes me wonder, chat, all right, this is an important question for everybody in the meantime. Do you prefer your bacon super crispy or a little bit soft? In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and run a poll. I need to understand, because this is just like me with spam. Like it needs to be like super crispy, like it's almost crunchy. Your bacon crispy or soft? All right, that's the question. Crispy, soft.
Okay, I will be tested.
All right, let me try this. I got a poll here. Go ahead and vote now, chat. And also, thanks for joining Calypso Lair. Thank you very much for becoming a fellow human as well. And Bacon, can you say something just to check?
Yep. I personally think that crispy bacon is way better in like 95% of the applications.
What's the 5% that is not where it's better to be soft? That sounds wrong.
The 5%. There.
That is getting clipped.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Anyway, well, first question before I answer that, does this sound like better, or at least louder?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just go if bacon sounds a bit better now. Just let us know. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, the only five, it's only really good in one specific use case. I think pretty much. I think a lot of the people here, at least are Filipino. They probably heard of Aterica's Baxilog, right?
Aterica's Baxilog, shout out. Aterica's pa-sponsor naman po.
Baka naman. But no, that's really it. Rice and like a really good cheese sauce on top. Yeah, that's where soft bacon. That's where I prefer soft bacon. Other than that, all application crispy is like the better application.
That is true. Okay, so yeah, we'll just continue, and if anything else happens, we'll make sure to adjust as needed. Okay, so speaking of which, why choose bacon as your avatar?
Why choose bacon as my avatar? Honestly, it's because I had the bacon elemental IGN. Like, I've had this for about 10 years now, more than 10 years actually. And essentially, all I really wanted to do was, when I thought about making this, I just thought, okay, I have the ideal username in a sense for VTubing. I was like, okay, let's just create a character around this, a sentient being made out of bacon. And in a way, it's kind of how I would stand out from the rest. It's like, I know a lot of people, I know a lot of like VTuber designs are usually anime-esque with motifs, and all respect to them, of course. All of them look really amazing. But at the same time, I really wanted to be a little bit different. Actually, a lot of bit different. I mean, a lot of different.
A lot.
But you get what I get.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. I was actually surprised when you first turned up on my feed years ago, and I was like, "Wait, what? Wait a second, is that a bacon?" And then I ran into Sir Wheatbread as well, and it's like, "Wow, that's cool, actually." But yeah, I mean, that's a very unique design. And like you said, this was your IGN or your in-game username that you brought into your VTuber identity. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. All right. So again, another similarity because my VTuber name is based from my in-game username before, back on the Nintendo Switch. It's just, it wasn't exactly as creative as yours. So... But yeah, it's just nice to see similarities. And you mentioned that you've had the name for a while, but how long have you been streaming or creating content?
About 3 years. I've been streaming on and off on Facebook since late 2021, but I didn't really find much discoverability or any very long-term futures there. So I just went through the entire VTuber route and started Twitch in early 2022. And as you can see, I'm still here, and I'm still very happy to be here.
And we're very happy to have you here as well, and especially with your community joining as well with all the comments. That's very great that you have continued to do so. And what drives you to continue streaming after 3 years and counting?
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be. I want this to be like my actual job. The ultimate goal is to get away from the regular 9 to 5 and have this as my primary source of income and all that. I'm sure that that's the case for a lot of content creators too. But of course, I was gonna say, having fun and wanting this to be your job are not like mutually exclusive things. So there's that. I'm still every bit as driven as I was during my first day of streaming. It's just that my approach and mindset has just changed a bit over the years. Like I'm still very far from the ultimate goal. I'm extremely far from reaching that goal. So like instead of worrying how I'll get there as quickly as possible, I'd rather just give what I can give and enjoy the time I have here while, just going along, really, moving forward step by step.
That's a good attitude. Yes. Going with the flow. Yes. The bacon gets crispier with time. You
A
gotta
lot of
let it
time.
cook. That is right. Yes.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. You
let
gotta
him
let it
cook. Yeah, we
Let
gotta
him cook.
get the crispy at the right time. Oh my goodness, life lessons with the bacon, indeed. Okay, so, like you said, there's been like a reframe. You've had like the goal is still there. You're still driven to meet the goal to make it like well, not really your true job, but like it's your job eventually to leave the 9 to 5 rat race. But what were some challenges that you faced when it came to your content creation journey?
I would say I think the two biggest challenges, well, it would be probably time and my own personality. I'll explain both. First, again, I'll say this again. I'm extremely fortunate to have a job that gives me such a healthy work-life balance and that I can still stream a lot while having a steady source of income. But between my jobs, streaming, and also being the man of the house, so to speak, it's like I pretty much run the house. Do all of the adult stuff, do your regular adulting duties. That gives me a lot less me time, which is just basically me disconnecting from the world and actually putting myself in a bubble. And that also gives me a lot less time to do offline content. Stuff like video editing, social media, interacting with people on social media in general, and just being able to reach out to other people. It also doesn't help that some of my video editing projects take a lot of time because of the style of video that I'm editing. To try to not to like not to waste too much time on it. It's essentially I try to model my video editing after a certain YouTuber, Soviet Womble, where they usually put captions on, and how they try to sync the captions with the game animations, so I have to like keyframe everything one by one to get it positioned correctly. I'd love to do more montages and like meme-ish format compilation videos of my VODs, but those take a lot of time, which I don't always have. Then of course there's still sleep, and sometimes I don't get enough of it. Usually I either have to sacrifice time to edit stuff, time to sleep, or time to people. So that's the time aspect of it. Personality wise, I think that I'm a bit too plain and boring, and sometimes I think I don't really do my own character justice. But I don't at the same time, it's not really that much of a problem. Um there's more about it, but I think that's like the only thing that directly affects the creating content part. Is like the other part, the other aspects of my personality. I think that's more about my challenges to grow as a content creator rather than the process itself. So I think that's different.
Well, with regard to the last part, at least, I know that it's definitely not. How you think about it is definitely not as severe as I think you are, because I know that you have people that definitely support you, and you might think you might be a bit plain, you're not bringing your character justice, but I believe with how supportive your community is, especially right now, as we're doing this, I think that should dispel any concerns, because you're definitely you have people that will help. Yes.
Thank you. Thanks to them. I mean, no, they probably know. They probably know the entire song and that's already. They probably know. I'll say, "Oh, I think I'm too plain and boring," and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're not. You're fine." But then again, it's really okay. Also, check your poll.
Yes,
See,
indeed.
every
Everybody loves the crisp. That's right.
everybody acknowledges that crispy bacon is better.
That is
Good.
true. That is true. Good people. Also, for those of you in chat, if you're feeling a bit hungry or thirsty, go ahead and enter exclamation point color, exclamation point food, and exclamation point drink to get your different fortunes of the day. It's a chat command that I usually have as well. So we don't have bacon as an option, unfortunately. I might consider putting that there in the future. But yes, so let's go through here. Now, aside from the challenges that you have faced, because like you said, there are also things like you have to carve out time for sleep, for disconnecting. It's a challenge. It's like that meme where, you know, the person is holding the blocks and then they have to have blocks for gaming, for sleep, for content creating, and then if ever they want to add something else, usually the first thing to go is sleep. So
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
it's horrible. Also, it's a horrible thing that we have to sacrifice, but yeah. Also, chat, please tell me, especially among the other VTubers, does anyone know what sleep is? Is it something that you can eat? And also, last, before we move to the next question, shout out to Soviet Womble. I have been watching his videos, so I know exactly the struggle that you were going through when it comes to keyframing and from moving color text. Even if Wombles actually doesn't really have a lot of editing, like meme editing, it's just the main challenge I think really is just like having the text move as much as possible. So even that takes a ton of time. So if you're trying to do that, then holy cow, you have my my admiration, my respect, and my condolences. Bacon.
Thank you, thank you. No, I really like I really like his style. And I am aware that it takes so much time to do that. But I think that ultimately the results, when I look at it and when I look at it in the finished product, I think, oh wow, this actually looks great. It's worth it. Absolutely worth it.
All right, and with all of your time here, I do want to also focus on the positives. So, what are some achievements that you think you have accomplished during your content creation journey?
Okay, so this isn't in order, but I think, well, the first thing I would like to establish is I made it to 3 years. That's an achievement in itself. 3 years and still every bit as passionate as I can be. So that's like the first. Next, let's see. I'm just gonna like try to see if I can get stuff off the top of my head. Oh, I had one of my videos go viral enough that it actually reached like 75,000 views on YouTube, and it was the most random video ever. I just this was still during, you know, this was still during off stream time. Like I literally my channel, my YouTube channel, not only do I upload like my own VODs and montages and all the playthroughs and stuff, but sometimes I also do retro stuff, retro arcade stuff. And the thing that the video that went viral on my YouTube channel was a Sega Rally playthrough. Like the Sega Rally that you see on arcade, that pretty much carried my subscriber count for a while. Other achievements, I made some really good friends in the space, as you can see there with chat. You know, Dobby, Luna, Mire, Joel, Taru, and everybody else who joined Kali, in fact. All of them. Like that's such a that already feels like an achievement to me. Again, I usually talk about how I have a bit of, you know, I'm okay, to be honest, I'm actually I'm introverted, and like I really don't go out as much, or you know, I don't really I am online in a sense, but at the same time I'm also there to just kind of disconnect from the rest of the world, if you know what I mean. Somehow I've managed to lock myself into making a lot of friends. Some of these people are for life, so I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm grateful and happy I managed to achieve that. What else? Oh, I think one of the things that Oh, I also managed to reconnect with like a really old friend I haven't talked to in years inside the space, which is wow, really. That's a huge achievement for me. But however, I think one of the achievements I'm most proud of is people in general messaging me or telling me that they've tried the games that I play and like them, or that they remember playing certain games that they remembered as kids, and then having to try it out now and think, wow, this is still really good. Thank you for that. The most memorable one was was the first. Are you familiar with Dinkum?
I've heard of it. Never played it, but I've heard of it. Yes.
Yeah, it's essentially it's kind of like Animal Crossing but with a very Australian. So I still remember this to this day because it's like the thing that it's one of the things that keeps me going, or at least keeps me sane. A viewer just randomly thanked me out of nowhere because he bought Dinkum for his girlfriend so they could play it together, and apparently they enjoyed it a lot. He really just said, thank you for showing this game to me, Bacon. I actually bought this for my girlfriend. We've been playing this for hours now. So, and that's been stuck in my head since. They weren't the only people to like talk about it, but in general, I've had a lot of people thank me for either getting them to revisit their childhood classics or them being introduced to new games. So, in that sense, like, I'm happy to at least have a little bit of influence in other people's lives, even if it's just something as little as giving them a new thing to play and have fun with.
Well, that's good. That's very good. Yes, we will definitely talk about that in a bit. So I'm like you said, it's great that you were able to not only last for 3 years, but you have quite some influence, as Luna says, when it comes to the things that you play. You're able to share the things that you are passionate about, and people are also acknowledging it too, especially when it comes to your game choice, which we'll talk about in a bit. But I also want to acknowledge some things that were mentioned here. So, for example, another achievement is that you, Bacon, were also included in the VTuber Gacha for Cosplay Carnival as of this episode. So,
oh yeah, it was.
You are one of the Philippine VTubers. So
I'm so happy that my friends managed to pull me, and I managed to pull me too. And I went there yesterday.
That's good. That's good.
Shout out to Lomi for including me in the gala. Thank you. And to everybody who managed to pull me, thank you. Actually, one of the guys who pulled me it just arrived here.
Is that Nonamen _?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
I was there for it.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That they were able to pull you as well. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there was I think it's a pretty huge achievement that you get recognized and you get merch made more out of you. And I think also before you even had bacon stickers in another convention that was made. So you're moving, and you're being recognized. So kudos to you. Kudos to you. And
Thank you.
Also, let's move on to your game choices, because I know you for like you mentioned, you do more retro games. Currently, you're doing Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo 2, Svek. You also do retro games like the Tycoon series, and also the WADs, which is WADs, not WODs. So Doom related games. So I see you. My impression of you is that you do more like retro, more quote unquote obscure games. What influenced or what made you decide that you want to stream these more instead of like the super mainstream ones that are popular in the community?
So in terms of like Doom custom content or WADs and retro, it's really simple. I just have a personal belief that if I were to succeed as a content creator, it has to be on my terms, which means I get to choose my games. I get to play the games I like on stream. And that's pretty much it. Like, I know it's not necessarily the best path for growth. You gotta have, so people are probably gonna tell you, you gotta have one or two mainstream games in your rotation and all that. But at the same time, if I can't go myself doing my way, like, I might as well just not do it. I mean, that's really it. I play what I want to play. It makes me happy. And at least for now, it seems like it's worked so far. And I'm more than happy to offer this a very different niche, a different look.
It's
It's
certainly.
really just
Mhm.
I really just it's really just I gotta be able to do this, but also I have to play what I want. Because like it's kind of like my personal enjoyment and my passion as a content creator goes hand in hand. Like I have to be able to enjoy the stuff I actually stream. You know?
That is true. And yeah, I mean, it certainly, like you said, it certainly seems to be working because people appreciate your choice of games. And I mean, sometimes or rather, there are usually instances where we don't enjoy the mainstream games. So we might as well just have fun with what we can, and if it gets us like big big numbers or whatever, then sure, okay. But if you're not having fun, even if you're dragging in the big numbers, what's the point? As you said, so you might
Yeah.
as well have fun along the way. Yeah.
Full disclosure though, I'm not as if it's not as if I'm against like mainstream games, okay? Like just full
Hmm.
it's just that I've grown, I grew up with a computer that couldn't really play like the latest titles. So like ever since I've been very patient. I'm an extremely patient uh I can I can wait for new releases. Just as like an example. So everybody's into Monster Hunter Wilds nowadays. Um, I'm still playing World. In fact, funnily enough, I tell myself, you know what? Maybe I'm okay with being the Internet Explorer of video games. I get to figure out things years after they're popular, years after they release.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's actually, funny enough, there was actually something like called on Reddit, which is like, what was that called? But it's like
I think I know what you're referring to. I believe that's a subreddit called Patient Gamers.
something like that. Yes, where
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty much like, yeah, they're the gamers that don't really go for like new releases when they come. They'll play the games when they're comfy with it. So
Mm-hmm.
you'll get there when you get there. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly that.
That is true, and at least in today's gaming landscape, it's also okay to wait a bit because they're also like ironing out the bugs and everything, because that's
Yeah.
usually how it is
Yeah.
nowadays, and that's when all
Yeah.
the DLC
Like,
is available for discount as well. So
yeah. That's the very short boomer rant that I have for today would be that, like, please, I just want games to be completely finished products by the time they hit the shelves. But yeah, there you go.
well, the landscape has changed, unfortunately.
A lot.
So
It has, yeah.
yes, but at least it's not like before when you have to buy a new game every time they would have a patch. So
Mhm.
there's that too. Me looking
That
at
is true.
the bajillion versions of Street Fighter over the years.
That
So,
is that is true, actually.
but
Just Street Fighter 2 alone, right?
that's true, and yeah, it's great that you were able to enjoy, but also like monetize, get influence with your choices. I could never survive a tycoon game because I don't have the patience for it. Even Animal Crossing became a bit boring for me after a while. So, what? How do you stay motivated to stream games like that long term, like the builder games, tycoon
Um,
games, whatever?
Honestly, it's because a lot of the tycoon games and city building games that I play, usually they're like you plan out this huge vision. I usually just plan out a huge vision in it. So that's what pretty much keeps me motivated. In fact, like, honestly, I prefer games like that where I just take my time to build everything and make everything look as pretty as possible. That actually gives me a lot of joy. The only reason I don't get to play as many of those games in general is because once I start, I probably do not want to stop, and that would be very bad for backlogs.
Shout out to everybody in chat who you know that meme image where it's like I turn Steam sale games into backlogs. Unplayed backlogs.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
I feel so guilty. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like the main reason why I'm motivated. Like, I have a vision of what I want my things to, well, what my build and stuff to look like, and that's how I kind of stay motivated. It's just, I don't know. I guess there really isn't. I can't really fully explain it myself, but I think that's really. I have this long-term vision for what I want how I want something to come out, and I think building the thing is just part of a very fun process. Is tycoon games. I mean, it really depends, right? Tycoon games, really good ones have like a really good positive reinforcement systems where you make money out of this, more money comes in, then you spend more money to make more. Cycle goes on, and then when you're done, all you have is something really nice to look at and something to.
All right, that's great. Thank you for that, Bacon. And among your collection of games, like the Tycoon games or like Serious Sam or whatever that you've played over the years, what would you recommend for someone who is trying to play the more quote unquote obscure games list?
Ooh, good question. What would I recommend to be? Honestly, I wouldn't really I'm not going to be recommending obscure game in general. But I guess we could try. We could probably try that per genre. I guess if people want to try a city builder, besides me recommending the old school SimCity 3000 or I would also probably recommend Tropico. Which I would recommend Tropico. I would also recommend something like Timberborn, which is basically a beaver. It's a city building game with beavers. Let's see. I mean, I would also recommend Stardew Valley wholeheartedly because it pretty much, it's amazing and it's pretty much a great baseline game as far as like farming and zombies. What else? Would I recommend Serious Sam to new people? Actually, I could also recommend Serious Sam to people who really want to try like shooters that are old school-esque shooters. In fact, I'd probably even recommend Quake 2 because classic Quake it's very playable now on with all the modern controls. No, nothing really. I think it's a bit difficult for me to answer that as well because I would probably it's more likely I would point people to the more mainstream of that niche of that specific genre. I'd point to that. I'd point to that first, and then see if they like it, and then I will probably give them a list of other recommendations.
Okay, that's fair because yes, it's an entryway and it's a bit more accessible that way. Plus, also the controls are probably a lot easier to use at that point.
Yeah, pretty much that. I'm probably a better source for games if you're like I played this. I played the. Could you recommend me similar games that are like? I do a lot better than that. With that.
Okay. Well, if ever you have any chat, if any one of you have any requests or questions, feel free to go ahead and reach out to Bacon's game consulting services.
Oh, I'm very happy to provide my game consulting service.
All right, you heard it here from the Bacon himself. Yes, indeed. So, we're reaching the end, so I just want to ask, now that you've done all this, and we're gonna keep doing this hopefully for a very long time, what is next for you, Bacon, on your content creation journey?
Honestly, apart from streaming new games, I have a never-ending backlog of them anyway. I'd like to diversify my offline content. A lot of my uploads on my channel are boomer shooters, old school stuff. However, I am trying to add a few more, a bit more variety into it. I recently bought a racing wheel and pedals like last November, and I've been practicing how to become a better sim racer. So then I get to add a few like sim racing stuff into streams and into eventually into the channel. I'm also thinking of featuring more montages for my RPGs and the building games, the lineup. Um, Other than that, like something more concrete, I do have something planned when I reach 2,000 followers. It's a really special game show that me and my friend have in mind. It involves pro wrestling, but unfortunately, I can't say any more than that because I really would want to reach the goal first before I like reveal it. Before I reveal,
How many followers do you need to reach it again?
2,000.
Dude, let's go get Bacon to 2,000.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a wrestling game, now you got me interested. So let's see how
Oh
that
yeah.
turns out. Okay.
Ah,
All right. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to meet those goals again, 2,000 followers, and to diversify your content. And yeah, we'll see. We'll can see the ever continuing journey of the Bacon Man in the Philippine
mhm.
VTuber space and in the world, indeed. And with all that said, Bacon, what advice would you give to aspiring content creators in the field?
Okay, really, this is a really, really good question. Something I'm usually rather excited to answer. Um, but first, I will preface by saying that I'm not actually a big fan of like content creator advice personally because a lot of it is either overused or it just flat out doesn't work with certain people. Um, I'll try to say things that I think will apply to everyone or almost everyone. So that's a disclaimer. Um, First thing I would say is rely on yourself because in the content creator space, you are the product and you have to know how to create your own content. Plus, you also need to self moderate. Because I know, well, this one's born mostly because of, I know a lot of people here like to like collabs and stuff. But at the same time, I think I think I have seen some content creators get really discouraged when they don't have anyone to collab with. And I think that while ultimately collabs and building communities and networking and all that is very important, I think that at the end of the day, as a streamer, you are your own product, and I think that you should be able um, rely on yourself in the event that these opportunities are not. Second, and I think this is really important, manage your expectations. That's what keeps me grounded. Just here's a really quick example. From the get go, I knew I had already set expectations for myself when I started streaming because I would be streaming very niche and unpopular games. I knew from the get go that my um, growth would be a lot slower than if I had just taken a more conventional route. And so, in that sense, I didn't expect much, and now I'm pleasantly surprised to be where I am right now. It's really those things, and like expectation management. This really comes from my previous call center job, but I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm even using it here. But it's really those little things. A lot of it is just managing your expectations, and taking what you get. Taking what life gives you. Third, and this one is a very important thing because we were trying the same thing. Fix your audio, have good audio because I mean we were just having our own audio troubleshooting stuff right now, right? I think we know the importance of good audio.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. But really, other than that, I guess it's you just have fun and do what you want. Like I try not to I try to give advice that's more general in nature. Because every content creator wants to do their own thing. They want to have fun, do what they want, right? So yeah, happiness, at least, you have to have fun. You really need to do what you want, because that happiness is very contagious. People can tell if you're having fun and if you're not, and usually that affects whether they want to support you or not. Like that, it's it's clear. It's very clear. So, if you're not having fun, people can kind of sense that they might not want, they might not uh, want to stay there in the long term. Um, so yeah, I guess those would be my advice. But generally speaking, um, and sorry if I have to go on a bit of a tangent here. I usually hear things like networking and stuff. I can't do that all the time, uh, and I don't think it works for me personally. But essentially, it's essentially that. Find something that works for you. That's probably the advice. Find something that works.
That's very good. Very nice advice. I appreciate that. Yes, so like you said, don't always rely on collabs, and don't all. From what I remember, don't always rely on collabs. Have fun doing it, and also like, yeah, just be a bit more authentic, because sometimes networking can be also very draining as well. Having to reach out to people all the time, at your own pace, have fun doing it. So those are very general, which is great, because that also means it's applicable to other aspects of your life
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's great advice. That's great advice. So thank you very much for sharing, and thank you also everyone, and to Bacon in particular, for your time in staying here and learning more about Bacon Elemental as well. So Bacon, as we wrap up, do you have anything else that you want to share as final words?
Well, not really. I mean, thank you for having me here. First of all, we have a question,
Mm-hmm.
which we can answer.
Uh,
Taru is asking Bavarian or strawberry filled donuts.
do you want the cream or do you want the jam? Yes.
I want the jam.
Oh
Jam.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Strawberry.
good. That's the good stuff. Yeah.
I know, right? I mean, look. To be fair, there was a bacon jam is a thing.
That's true.
Say that.
Mm-hmm. Bacon jam is a
But
thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, really. I guess what other words like do I want? Well, what else do I want to say? Well, first, again, thank you for having me. Thank you to everybody who came out and listened in. Do I have anything going on right now? Not really. It's just it's just standard stuff at this point. Like, I don't even have my own schedules. I just regularly stream on the weekdays. With the stuff I want. It's a bit hard to say, but essentially just expect expect more of the same stuff. Really, it's just I have a very healthy rotation of games, and I guess if there's anything, I'll try to focus more on the buildy stuff and the comfy game stuff in the coming month.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that sounds very nice, and looking forward to that as always, with what you
Thank
have
you.
set up, Bacon. And yeah, we have uh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, what I was gonna say is that yes, we have more opportunities and more opportunities for to catch you as well. So don't forget to follow Bacon as well. Let's get him to 2,000 followers, as Callie says. We love you, 2,000, Bacon. So yeah,
I love you too,
Y-
1,000.
Yeah, there we go. Do that. Okay. And maybe, yeah, in the future, we might catch even more bacon merch in future conventions. Are you planning anything? Because I think there's one in April as well.
I I would like to no. There's actually something I would like. Oh, you know what? Now that you mentioned it, there is before I ever consider or think of like making full on bacon. Um, I am planning to uh get a new look. Essentially, So the people who've seen me, the people who watch my stuff, they know, they only really see the bacon face head, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At some point, I would like to have. I would like them to know that I actually have a working body, a working human body, so to speak. But I gotta have that. Well, I gotta have that new. I gotta have that new look done first. So
Oh, that's very
so
exciting. Mhm.
yeah. Once full-bodied bacon arrives, then we could probably then I'll probably consider.
Oh Lord, the Bacon Man coming.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord, he coming. All right, we'll look forward to that. That's definitely something we'll definitely look forward to. But again, thanks again for tuning in, everyone, and thank you, Bacon, here. For joining me, and that concludes our another episode of the Color Surfer Convos podcast. We hope that it brought you a little more color to your day. My name is Serjay, saying you take care, always stay safe, and keep the world turning. Bye now. Salamat, Svek. Love y'all. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again. Thank you everybody for watching.
All right, perfect. So that is a wrap for this episode. Thank you once again, Bacon, for being here and for everyone to join me. I'll be taking a quick break in a bit, and then afterwards, we're going to be playing just a bit more games. Like you, Bacon, you have your non mainstream games that you also like to enjoy. Me, I have my Papa's Freezeria.
Ooh, I like pop.
Freezeria is better because pizzeria
Oh,
hurts my fingers so much. I hate cutting pizza.
Aw.
Yeah. Well, as much as I love pizza, I think we need to stay cool because I know you're very, hot and crispy as well next to me. Yes.
Rare. Yeah. Fair enough. Gotta balance it out.
That is true. So, like I said, we're going to be taking a quick break. Bacon, you're free to disconnect from the call as I set up the game. And yeah, maybe one of these days we can collab in the future as well. But again, make sure to go ahead and follow Bacon. I have his link upstairs, up on the top of the Twitch chat. And yeah, go ahead and give him a follow as well. So thanks again for your time, Bacon. Hope to see you around, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me. And any future collabs, just again, shoot me a message. I'll let you know if I'm available.
All right, that sounds great. Talk to you again soon. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye.
You always have to make sure that the guest hangs up first. Isn't it always like that? It's like, oh yes, okay, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Oh my goodness. Well, that was Bacon Elemental, another podcast episode complete. Thank you so much again for carving out the time to be here. Okay, let me just make sure that everything is working. Okay, yeah, the Freezeria is working, but right now we'll pause first because I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. Don't forget to stretch your legs and everything because, that is the enemy of streamers. I know who you are, all right? You don't drink, you don't stretch your legs. Stretch, stand up. I'll go ahead and play a few games in the meantime. Words on stream, and once once we're done, we'll come back and then we'll continue with the game stream itself. Okay. So thanks again for allowing this time, and we'll be back very shortly. Yes. Hello, Aku. Thank you too also for joining, and thank you to everybody while we're waiting. Again, thank you, Callie, for the follow. Thank you, Dobie, for the gift sub, and thank you, Aku. Pleasure to meet you. And yeah, let's just finish this round, and once we're done with that, we can continue. We can continue with the game itself. So let's see. All right. Yeah, you can never really truly end. Yas! I see a yas here. My goodness. All right. You know, if you play Nikke, I almost saw Anis. Star Anis. I wonder. A sign. Gains. Yes, what all of us exercise buffs love and hopefully get. If only, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. I don't even know if that's even a word, but we'll see. Really? Jins is a word? Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's just... I have no idea anymore. Nags. My goodness. Okay, I know we passed, but we have to play... I'm playing something else, so it's streamer time. All right, so there we go. Thank you so much again for your patience. And we'll go ahead and continue with the game that I want to play, which is this one, yes. All right, let's see. Jins. Jins is the plural of gin. So that happens when you have way too many gin pomelos, I suppose. Gin pomelo, gin pomelo, gin pomelo, gin pomelo. All right, so welcome back everybody to the Freezeria. We are playing more with Papa. Bakit Papa? Sinabi no pa. Oh my god, what the heck is this? But yes, welcome everyone. We are in the gaming section. We just want to make it chill. Chillax. You know, that's how we do it here in the Color Surfer station. We like to chillax over here. Play more games. We weren't able to get to level 15 yet, but now we are still in our, you know, holiday look, trying to look colder, even though the days are much hotter right now, but not as hot as you. Woo! There we go. Also, payday in 6 days, $165. That's like at least 6,000 pesos, from what I understand. So, yes, we are currently in our pecha de peligro. Goodness. Emlet. Does she like raclette? That's the question. Let's see. What does she like to drink? Drank. Small, big blend, vanilla, blueberry. Wow, blueberry. That's a nice choice. I keep saying it here, chat. I don't know about you, but I don't like strawberry flavored anything. It either is... Real strawberries usually taste too sour, or the other strawberries, they're way too... You know, or they taste like cough syrup. So, for me, I prefer blueberry a lot more. Even though I'm more of a team red, I prefer more blueberry, actually. Am I not alone in this, please? I need some validation. Let's see. Or Creamio and Choco. Gotcha. Also, I want everyone to take a look at the new space right next to me. As you can see, I finally managed how to make something on the space here on my lower left. So we now only have followers, a space for followers, and a space for my hashtag. So make sure to go ahead and use it. I know I have a spicy art fan art hashtag, but I'm not including that here. And also, I do have my QR code for Gank. So if ever you choose to support me, you're free to do so. The only thing I have to offer there is my part where I say, you know, enable my fan art addiction. I'm not paying for anything urgent at the moment, and I hopefully never need to. But if ever I do, if ever you wish to support me, I do have a crippling fan art addiction. So, you know, you're free to enable that. And you can also join my Gank memberships. All I can really offer is that you can get previews of my latest videos on YouTube. So if you are interested in my latest YouTube videos and shorts, you can do that as well as a member. And you get shouted out at the edits, or excuse me, at the credits of my videos and such. So just something in case you're interested. And yeah, go ahead and put a couple of sticko and a cherry here. We'll serve this in a bit after we are done. But yes, let's not take too long. Little Eduardo. Yes, Eduardo. Zawardo. I don't have no idea if Wardo, the VTuber application, is also based on Zawardo. My goodness. All right, hold on. Hold your horses. We'll get to you. And oh my God, Red Velvet Eduardo. Okay, I don't feel bad anymore choosing that. Red Velvet is not my type. What do you think, M? Do you like it? Almost perfect. You see, if it was perfect, it would be way too much. And I know, you know, we can't embarrass people by being perfect. Yes. Okay, so vanilla and make sure, Serjay, you don't put the cream on the conveyor belt again. That would be very embarrassing for the customers. You know, they want their shakes perfect, you know. I find it very funny that this is my quote-unquote relaxing game, even though it's technically like a job. It's also funny too, a lot of us have relaxing games that are considered more like jobs as well. So I don't know, it's just something that I notice quite a lot. Okay, shut up. All right, there's a lot of things happening right now. I'm getting way too bothered at the moment. Goodness gracious. There we go. That's the stress talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Goodness gracious. But you know, it do be like that in the service industry. So as I always say, everyone, please be kind to your service workers. They don't deserve, you know, all the bad stuff that's happening to them. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, we have a little bit of cherry syrup on there. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, see, Jojo. My goodness, Jojo. We have to please the Joe. Yes, Joe. Sorry, it was a reflex. I held back. There was a demon inside me that was speaking, and it really wanted to say something, but I restrained myself. Chat, are you proud of me? When we think about it, that's just all that matters, you know? You have to show restraint. This is a family-friendly stream, after all. Alright, let's go ahead and serve you, Bruna. Let's see. 99. It's always like that. 99. They never want to give me what's perfect, because they know that I am perfect. Yes. Perfection is what you find in your heart. When we were talking with Bacon earlier, we mentioned the VTuber gacha. Yeah, one of these days, I do aspire to be at that level that I can also be included in stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll just keep working hard And even then, if we don't, that's fine, you know. I honestly don't know what kind of merch would be great for Serjay. I do wonder, like, you know, at some point, like, what kind of merch would be great for me? What would fit me? Like, what would be great? I know at some point I would like to try maybe, like, Serjay mugs, because I'm obsessed with coffee and all that. And maybe we could try something else. Your own acrylic stand. Oh my goodness. Serjay Dakimakura incoming. If you've seen my new banner on Twitter, on YouTube, you can see I do have an art that is very Dakimakura-esque. But if you want someone that actually wants it, then that would be interesting if we could actually get one. just to see, you know, if there really is interest in that, because that would be very interesting. I made a mistake again. Jojo is gonna be very strict. George, please. Banana. Don't be cruel to me, Jojo. Yes, there we go. Line of 8. That means we still pass. Yes. Okay, chat, tell me, what's your thing in your school? Is it still 75 that's considered passing? Because I remember at some point I was like, yes, line of 8 is decent enough. Oh my goodness. When you finally get jaded enough and it's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Hit 12 baddies. I keep getting distracted. No, I won 1 tip. I only have 1 tip. Of course I don't. I have more than 1 tip. Looks down. Woo! Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, we're getting more memes for the. There we go, baby. Zips up. Oh yes. Anyway, that's it. That's enough shooting my Sunday at them, if you know what I mean. Yes. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see. So what can? Let's just put a vase of roses right there. Big flowers, doesn't matter. This place looks like a mess. It doesn't matter. We're just appealing to the larger demographic here. Okay? You know, speaking of which, I know that people might be surprised that I keep playing Fortnite nowadays. I wonder if I keep playing Fortnite, would it transfer to Valorant or to Apex? So that's the question. That's the question here. For me, I've checked my very first Valorant stream, and I haven't touched Valorant since 2021. Yeah, that was my only Valorant stream, and that was even before I was Serjay, the VTuber. And holy cow, it was painful to watch. The days when I used to play Counter-Strike, the original Counter-Strike, not even CSGO, those were very painful memories, just to watch myself just throwing. And that's why I keep joking that if I play Valorant with you, I just want to apologize in advance, because that's going to become a just chatting stream with how quickly I will die. We do have a new follower here. Thank you very much, Anna, for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for becoming a fellow human. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. But yeah, as Reeker says, the mechanics are very, very different. But I think, just based on my impressions, I think that Apex kind of matches the vibe that I'm looking for when it comes to speed and all of that, similar to Fortnite does. Fortnite is very slow and calculated, and you can't afford to make any mistakes, as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's really more like that. The only thing that that never really drew me into games like Valo and Apex and stuff is the hero shooter aspect. Like, you have to be aware of like your character's abilities on top of the whatever guns you can scrounge up. So it's like another level of thinking that, you know, kind of drew me away from the game. But now that I've actually played Fortnite and then enjoyed it, maybe it's time to branch out to others. We shall see. Serjay turning mainstream arc, ayo. Yes, because I also want to have a wider variety of games that I can use to collab with people. I only learned Fortnite. Oh shoot, I put the wrong thing. I put the wrong sticks. No, it was not the strawberry ones. No. Okay, well, we screwed that up, so we'll just bear with it. You know, I know you want strawberry, but let's just go for this. I hope you like this, Dino. I hope you don't blame me. Okay, well, you know what? That's fair enough. We deserve that. We deserve that. That's perfectly fine. Reeker says, your teammates, your ability, your teammates, and your enemies' abilities. I know, right? There's just so much for my brain to have to juggle if I want to actually be good at the game. But I suppose that's like an insecurity that I have to deal with. Oh shoot, we overblended. No. Okay, well, we have to go back to that one. Hold on. When you blend too hard. This is not a good product. We are struggling. We are struggling. This is not as stressful. This is very stressful. We are not meeting our quota, everybody. They said it was a very chill game. It's not a chill game. What do you mean, chat? Okay, let's see. All right, let's get back to you. Yes, Matt. Mr. Mateo, please shave. Okay. I know some people can wear the unshaven look well, but some other people don't. So there's that. Me, I don't have to worry about that because I can never... It's not in my genes, unfortunately, to have a magnificent beard and mustache. So I could never participate in No Shave November. Does anyone even participate, chat, in No Shave November for those who can grow facial hair? I wonder, you know, I want to get like a survey of people in chat who here participates in No Shave November or any of the bajillion things that they do for November. Fedora, oh my goodness, I can now finally do Milady. Why do I get over blending? My goodness. Ugh. The waiting is gonna be so bad. What's this? We're crashing out. Serjay is crashing out. What the heck? Okay, we'll have to serve number 4. But first, we need to... Okay, let's just serve number 4 first, and then we'll take care of the rest. Break down, break down. I'm breaking down, Mr. Krabs. I'm not feeling it right now, Mr. Krabs. We are having issues. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it, sir. I could not serve you your drink to the standards of this facility. Yes, Julian, more shakes. We're chasing the dream. Okay, perfect. Oh, we got a new recipe. Tropical treat. Nice. Okay, can we please serve this now? Let me go ahead and shout you out first. Julian Fries. Playing Undertale, I see. Are you going for pacifist or genocide route? That's the question. There's even cream on the conveyor belt. We got it. No, that's too much cream. No, the joke is way too much again. You know, I'm not gonna say that joke anymore, but I cream too hard. All right, there we go. There, low-hanging fruit. Okay, get your creamio out, Iggy. I am so sorry. And somehow we still got 127 points. Let's go, baby. You know, it's like, you know, I'm just that good. You know, I'm just that good. Wait, did someone leave? Oh, we lost a customer. Oh, I guess they waited too hard. Well, that's a pity right there. You know, that's the thing, chat. If you keep someone waiting, they're going to leave. There's a lesson to be learned in that. That's why you should never ignore your childhood friends when they're giving you signs. Otherwise, it's going to be a very interesting manga. Whatever leaves the cup is free. Yes, you get free cream and nuts. So that's gonna be something indeed. Oh my goodness, what the heck, Serjay? Pacifist. Julian says pacifist always goes first. That is true. We go for the peaceful ways, and then we go for the nasty ways after, of course. Okay, and then we get the nuts over here. Oh yeah, this is the nuts. This is the chips. All right. Gonna go get a freeze tomorrow. Get a big gulp, Min. Go ahead and do that. Do it. Get them banana. All right, Kahuna. Give me 5 stars. Yes, there we go. Finally, star customer. Perfect. Very cold and sweet like it. Where is my last customer? Where are they? Oh, they're at the table. Okay, I am so sorry. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, I thought they were waiting in line, but they were actually on the table. I have neglected. My brain is so off right now. Can you believe it? Serjay, stop being turned on and turn your brain on. Yes. Min says, very cold and is sweet like you. Well, you know, I can also be very bitter. Just like I like my coffee. Very bitter, but also sweet. Ooh. There we go. Come on, let's go ahead and get this day done because we have so many issues happening. Just like my life. Just kidding. I don't know if I should keep joking about that, but, you know, that's just how it is in this chat. You have to learn how to joke about all the things in life. Cherry on top coming in. Let's go. $92. We still managed to save the day. Of course! Of course! Ah! Ah! Min says, bitter beginnings and a sweet ending. That's exactly how I like it. Yes, that's why I like bittersweet things. Bitter beginning, but sweet at the end. Diva. Let's go. Level 15 barista. Let's go. That's the kind of bar exam that I would like to pass. Oh my goodness. Rico's Chili Works. Let's see. No, 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 no. Okay. Yes, I think it works. I think we got it. Let it flow. Yes, give me that chili. The very sus chili flow. Yes. Chat, don't say anything, okay? We are a family-friendly stream, okay? There we go. No, there's chili. Okay, no. Okay, I know what to do now. Okay, let's see. Who's to say no to chili coming out of rusty pipes, right? Never drink the bathwater. Never drink the gamer bathwater, chat. Okay, wait. My brain is turning off right now. I'm trying to think here. Okay, we got it backed up. It's backed up. It's not flowing. Oh my goodness, you have to clear the pipes if you want it to flow, you know what I mean. Oh my god, I'm so evil. Okay, anyway. All right, there we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay, hold on. I know how to do this. Okay, I know there is a way to do this. No, I saw it. I know it now. Okay, I know it. This is gonna be it, okay? Okay, wait. Oh no, there's no time. Okay, no. We're almost there. All right, hold on. Chat, this is turning into a Rico's Chili Works stream. Yes. I almost had it. I just forgot what the formula is. What's the Krabby Patty formula? No! All right, let's leave. We're not making any progress. Goodness gracious. Anyway. Let's go ahead and continue. You know, you cannot keep trying to make a relationship work. All right? Let's be clear, chat. You can't always keep trying to make a relationship work. It's never a good thing to keep forcing things. Let's see. What do we get? If we get red velvet cake, it's 155% points. Tropical treat is 150% points. So let's just go for the lower one first, and then we level up. Yeah? We go even higher. Can we get even higher? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay. It's gonna be a new day. Sasha! Yes, indeed. What'll it be? Would you like some nutty buttercups? Like it's small. I don't know why this game brings out the sus in me. Chat, would any one of you know? Hope I'm doing well tonight. Oh, I'm doing well tonight, but I'm doing even better now that you're here. Yes. Yes. The shakes that make you sus. Yes. It's just I am innocent. Oh goodness. Yes, hello. Who even uses landline these days? Do people still use landline nowadays? I know it came with our internet plan because, you know, I'm part of, you know, the PLDT gang, and usually they give us like a free landline telephone. And we don't really use it that much, but you know, it's there. It's there. Just in case we want to make like extra calls, especially. Ever since I've started using cell phones more, I've kind of almost forgotten how to use a landline phone. Like, now I need to know, like, oh, I have to add the area code before I dialed. I've never needed to use that before. just, include the area code. And not to mention that you have to include the 8th number beforehand now. Because for those out of, who are not in the Philippines, before we only used to have 7-digit phone numbers. But we have recently transitioned to having 8-digit phone numbers. So we now have to take note of that as well. I mean, it's just one additional digit, but, in the days when you used to memorize your phone numbers, it's a bit trickier now because you have to understand, like, oh, wait, there's an additional number. Maybe I'm making a mountain of a molehill. I'm making a big deal out of something that shouldn't be a deal, but, I'm just glad that we now have more cell phones are a lot more accessible now, that we don't have to worry about not getting in contact with people. I remember in malls, there are even times when I see like the old abandoned payphone boxes near the restrooms. I think you know those, especially if you go to like SM malls. They have those payphones that are, old and rusty now. Nobody is even bothering to use them. And those were the days when you still had to go to the store and buy a card that you can use to make calls, especially if it's international calls. And then they would teach you, okay, press this number or press this code combination for the country code, press this combination for press this combination for the area code and all of that. Those days, those were some very interesting times. Julian says, man, I remembered when we get calls from our grandma back when she was in the US, right? And then you have to be careful because if you keep calling for a very long time, the old telebabad problem, that's gonna rack up the telephone bill. So it's really, really bad. You really had to take into account how long you kept talking to people. And not to mention the fact that because of that, you ended up like with one of your ears hurting because you kept only putting it to one ear. Chat, do you prefer listening to calls on your left ear or your right ear? Okalani, please. It's okay. Perfect. Because they said that your ear hears... Wait, your left ear is good for one type of hearing. Your right ear is good for another type of hearing. So if you want to hear music, then you have to listen with your... I forgot which ear it was. But if you want to listen to music, then it's a certain ear. If you want to listen to someone talking, then it's another ear. So I don't know the specifics. I don't know if that's actually accurate. But it's just interesting to know, just to imagine if one ear is better than the other at certain things, Just the amazing things that your body can do. How it works. Growing up, hearing, reading all those books about how your body is able to work and repair itself. But yes, of course, take care of your body, as we always say here. Don't drown yourself in shakes. That would be bad. And, we don't really condone that kind of behavior all the time. All the time. Minsan lang. Minsan lang kita iibigin. Minsan lang kita mamahalin. There we go. And then we go into the chorale part. When the bass starts coming in, and I was like, minsan lang kitang iibigin. Minsan lang kitang mamahalin. Ang pagmamahal sa'yo walang hangganan, dahil lang minsan ay magpakailanman. Yes. Chat, hit them with the Cordero ng Diyos Nightcore remix. Iwas ligtas points. I am so sorry, everyone. But okay, let's see. And then we put the here, and we put the cherry, and then we get the cookie here, and then we go get out of here. That's right. Kingsley, my man. Give me them points. That's what we like to see. Yes, indeed. Okay. Put this here, and is there anything? No, we haven't prepared yet, so we'll serve you first. Strawberry shortcake. Night court church songs for the impatient ones. If you want to go for, you know, if you're trying to initial D but you can't miss your service. There we go. Initial D's nuts. Hey! Okay, there we go. Obligatory comment, you know, just to make sure that I beat everyone to the punch. That's the only reason why I make those jokes, chat. Okay? Because I know my chat will also do that too, so I am trying to be proactive, you know, just to prove that I am hip and in with the kids. Yes. But anyway, let's go ahead and serve this up and bring it in. Come on, Nick. There we go. Let's go. That's what we like to see. 9.29. Wait. Oh, that's an extra. Okay, well, this shake is gonna be for me. Nice. I always wondered what they do with leftover stuff. Probably best not to think about that too hard, because I know that invites quite a discussion. But yeah, let's go ahead and just shake it. Just like Taylor Swift, you know? Shake it off, uh-oh. Players gonna play. Haters gonna hate. I just wanna shake. Shake it off, Corey. 97, let's go. 97.1. There we go. We made it through another day. In the tropical weather, having to wear these kinds of clothes, I would die. Honestly. I always wondered growing up how some of my friends would end up wearing like very thick jackets in this tropical Philippine weather and try and not die. Like how do you manage to do all of that? You know, I'm playing Initial D right now. No! You! No! Oh yeah, there we go. Min says skin protection and brute force. Yes, that is true. You know, that's gonna age me, but you know how back in the day we had something called Japorms. That is, wow, they boxed me out, you cheaters. You cheaters. The AI is cheating me. They're boxing me out. Goodness gracious. Well, I'm not gonna be last. Olivia, you get out of my way. Get out of my way. No. How dare you. VR. I was last. No, they cheated. Okay, look at the tapes, ref. Look at the tapes. They cheated on me just like she cheated on me. Whoa! Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not. Okay, we're gonna get revenge, okay? These two will not know what hit them. Okay, so the AI really is trying to cheat me. Okay, they really cheat me. All right. It's okay, chat. I am fortunate to never have been in a situation involving cheating, so we're great with that. But you know, these people, they know how powerful I would be, so they have to resort to tomfoolery to beat me. Okay, you know what? That just proves that this is not worth it. They are nothing. You know what? They may cheat to win, but I win. I win personally, okay? You know that feeling when you play games with your friends and they're like, you know, you didn't win, I let you win. goodness. Min says, I have cheated academically. Oh, wow. Okay, that's an admission right there. Okay, you know what? I have now entered my, because of all the rampant cheating, I have now entered my Heisenberg era. I am the one who knocks. Yes. Okay, let's go. Alright, we got the shades. What's up? Okay, let's go get you in the holiday appropriate uniform, yeah? Excuse me. Ooh, the yellow. Okay, let's go yellow. There we go. Yellow. Yellow. Under my yellow umbrella. Ella, Ella, yes. We have now entered the fedora era. I would love to get fedoras. If only the hats could fit me, that would be great. But I haven't gotten that yet. Min says, bring more Serjay into the Papa-verse. Yes. Serjay, Papa-verse of madness. That would be interesting, yes. Log fence. You know, I haven't bought anything here, so I might as well, like, buy stuff. Look at all that maple syrup. Goodness, it reminds me of when they had Applebee's here. Those were some very interesting times. Or IHOP. For those who don't know, IHOP was here in the Philippines for a while, but it didn't really click. So after a while, they just stopped operations. But I remember a time when they had decoration. Well, they had flavors like not only like maple syrup for your pancakes, but also they had chocolate syrup, strawberry syrup, and then they even had, what's this? Ube flavored syrup. That was something surprising, actually. So, yeah, I mean, it didn't really click, unfortunately, but that's just how it was, I guess. Okay, let's go decorate. You know, I really think it would be a lot better if I tried to maximize my furniture more, you know? Try to make it match the decor, the holidays, you know? Not enough space to add this? Okay, well, let's get rid of you. Nice. Okay, so we add... No! Damn you! Damn you! Oh, God. What a reaction. The venom, the anger, God. Oh, my goodness. Damn you! Damn you! Oh, my goodness. Yes, Cooper. Coming in with your maple syrup. Okay, wait. Let's... Can we still decorate? Okay, we have no choice. We have to continue. You know, that's just like, it's just like how life is, you know. You have to live your life, and you have to just live with it, I guess. Is what I was trying to say. My goodness. Was that even a... Yeah, that was a large. Okay, great. I have made mistakes, chat. I have made mistakes. If only I could bring it back. Just like I wish I could bring her back. Oh, yes, but we can never do that anymore. It is too late. It is too late to apologize. It's too late. This vanilla donut reminds me of, like, the Japanese... Well, not Japanese. It reminds me of Mr. Donut. It reminds me of a time when Mr. Donut used to be more than just chocolate donuts. Eventually, after a while, the only thing they became known for was just varieties of chocolate donuts. I don't know if it has changed, but it just feels like that, you know? And I remember recently how Fuo Moco became popular, that they had their own... I'm not sure if they had their own collaboration, but it was just the Pondering Donuts became so popular that they sold out in that popular location. It became like a Hololive members' pilgrimage site. Yes, so who knows? If ever you become popular, maybe the places you frequent too would become very, very crowded. Bao Bao, yes, we have spoken the Bao Bao code. Yes, move over, bro code. It's time for the Bao Bao code, yes. Bao Bao Bao, yippee yo, yippee yay. Where the dogs at? Bark with me now. Yes. Okay, and then... Get in there, Cooper! Give me what you want. Perfect, just like me. Yes. Okay, let's see. Evelyn, yes. Talk to me, Evelyn. Give me what you want. What you really, really want. So tell me what you want. What you really, really want. My goodness. Cookie and coffee. Espresso. You know, whoever decided to invent coffee jelly was a genius. I love coffee jelly desserts. It's just something that if I feel like I don't want to drink coffee. Coffee is just too much. But then you give me coffee jelly dessert. Oh yeah, my resistance goes down. I don't know. It's just the taste of coffee flavored jelly is really, really nice. And not to mention the creamy chocolate sauce that it usually comes with. That's some good stuff right there. Nice. Okay, we're making good progress. We have now recovered from my mistakes. I wish that I could. Alright, let's go. Enough feeling sad for yourself, Serjay. You need to be proud of your accomplishments, even though you creamed the conveyor belt again. But, you know, you can't be perfect all the time. You have to learn that mistakes are an inevitable part of life. Yes. Whatever the reason, whatever the season. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get to you. Pally. Okay, you're not my pal. I'm not your friend. I'm not your buddy. I'm not your chum. I'm not your comrade. I'm just Serjay. Yes. There is nothing between us. Okay, let's move. Let's move tonight. KM, give me your high score. That's what we like to see. Yes, indeed. Okay. Alright, and then you go for this. And then we get the Choco over here. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. And then we have the stick, the thing, and the cherry. Yes. All right, there we go. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, now we've got it. Let's see. Wait, let's just fix this. All right. Please let it be... No, it's not the last one. We got more. We got way more to go. Whey. This is the whey. Just like your whey protein. Don't take whey protein. Don't take your creatinine. Kids, think of your kidneys. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Does anyone here actually like vanilla? Someone convince me why if they really like vanilla. If it were a battle between vanilla and chocolate, chocolate would still win for me every single time. So you'd have to give me a good argument why vanilla is actually valid. Yes, Grimmy. Give me, you could actually use a haircut. I remember before that I was very strict when it came to haircuts, I'm not really a fan of the one that covers your hair. I mean, your face. I want to see what you look like. So Sadako and I are natural enemies, apparently. Okay, let's see. Okay, Pally, give me your points. Of course, we're always perfect. Okay, let's set this up here in the meantime. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Get that tropical. Tropico, yes. And then we go for this one. So, all right, we're doing good, chat. I believe that we are making good progress. I believe we're doing it right, Maggie. Yes, 198. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Last one for the day. Come on. And then we can go home. Okay. Then strawberry shortcake. Nice. Coconut. It's a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. I don't know how true that is. Or if it's really just a song lyric. Who knows? But let's see. Okay, put this here, this ugly thing, along with the cherries. And okay, Grammy, get out of here. Tell me, is it worth it? Of course it's worth it. Yes. All right, perfect, perfect. We made it. Today's service was almost perfect. It's never perfect, but that just proves that, you have to appreciate. Yes. Okay, crumble buddy. Breakfast blast. Okay, no, I don't want to be blasting right now. We need to fix the decorations before I forget again. Holy cow. All right, perfect. We got double points. We got the double points in. All right, that is perfect. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for today and move on to the next one. So let's go ahead and wrap up. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching once again. I greatly appreciate your time. For joining me, and thank you for joining me for the podcast, for the games and everything. It was a heck of a ton of fun, and I hope that you were able to be entertained with it as well. So next time, we're planning to do another podcast this coming Sunday, so hope to see you there as well. If you want to make sure that you want to get the VOD for the stream, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And it's also there. And again, if you like what you see and you love what you hear and you want to join me, why don't you go ahead and give me a follow, and maybe I'll see you on a future stream as well. So let's see, rating time. Who will we be rating for today? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I press? Okay. All right, here is the raid message. And let's go ahead and raid this person. So thanks once again, everybody, for your time, and I greatly appreciate it. I hope that this stream brought a little more color to your day. Again, my name is Serjay, saying you take care, always stay safe, and keep the world turning. Bye now. Salamat, Svek. Love y'all. Take care.